Everybody will gather around. We'll do the recognition of the gift from Atlas Security and digital monitoring products. Before we get started, I do want to mention on behalf of the President does send his regards. He had something come up, I'm sure with all the, if you've read the paper today, something to do with the budget, I'm sure, that he could not get away from. But I'd like to thank you all. I'd like to thank the representatives of Atlas Security and digital monitoring products. Our facility and construction management advisory boards, we have folks from actually all over the Midwest here to join us today as part of our boards. To recognize an in-kind gift to Missouri State University and the Department of Technology and Construction Management. First, I want to let Dick Laird, who is the Director of Development for the liaison for the College of Business Administration for the Foundation, say just a couple words.
I just want to thank all of you for being here, particularly those of Sean's board that's driven to be in and work with him and to help this great organization here. And this great degree that you young people are getting, and knowing that the placement is high, and even with the downturn in the economy. And we appreciate you being part of our students and being part of this career and going out in the world today and representing us really well. And we want to thank you guys here at DMP and at Atlas for your blessing us with your grant and making this equipment possible for us, because you have faith in us and faith in this program that they will be able to take the learning that they can have from this equipment that you've given and know what happens in commercial construction and how it will be put to use. And we thank you so very much for your time and your effort and your faith in us for doing this.
Thank you. Give you a little background. I think it was just about a year ago, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to say we called your competitors, and we asked them to help us out, and they were more than willing to talk to us until they found out that we were looking for a little assistance, a gift, and that was where the conversation ended. And it was about that same time I talked to somebody down at the home show. So the home show probably cost you maybe more than you think it does. And I was talking to the gentleman down at the home show, and he told me who to call at Atlas Security. And I called Atlas, and a week later they were here in the lab. A week or two after that, we were down in Digital Monitoring Products taking a tour. And it was about 2 weeks after that, we had box after box after box of equipment here in the labs. And then Dr. Richard Gebkin and our construction students took the last few months, the last 6 to 8 months, putting together a laboratory that you look at this and it's sizable, but if we had to go and buy this from an educational vendor, this would be a six-figure gift. This is a very, very nice gift, and we truly do appreciate that. I also like to recognize all the time that Dr. Gebkin is probably here somewhere put into this project. I know he's day and night over here in some cases trying to figure out how all this works so he can convey that to the students, and the folks at Atlas spent some time down here as well trying to teach Dr. Gebkin how to use this equipment as well. So we really do appreciate that. But today what we have here is a laboratory that if you had to look at any construction management program across the country, with this equipment, I am very, very confident there's not another one in the country that could touch this for a construction program. But I guess what's neat for us and what makes my job easier is throughout this, I don't ever, I talked about your competition, and I don't ever remember asking anybody at Atlas or DMP for a gift. They never asked me for a donation. They wanted us to help. They wanted to help us. They offered the donation. They know that education is incredibly important. And even today, they were asking, what else can we do for you? And they asked that all the way through the process. What can we do for you? It's been a great partnership. I can't say enough about your folks at both Digital Monitoring Products and Atlas Security. I'm pleased to recognize the generous gift from two local companies, Atlas Security and Digital Monitoring Products, represented today by Mr. Jim Wade of Atlas Security, Mark Hillenberg, Martin A. Smith, and Steve Peterson. I want to thank you all for the gift. We have a couple of plaques for the to recognize all you've done for us, and it's just a small token of what this really is, and hopefully we can graduate students that are aware of your equipment and the high quality equipment it is. And I didn't mention it, but the significant thing here is, and it is what these folks talk about. I don't know how many manufacturers of this type of equipment there are in this country. If any, there is one. And it is right here in Springfield, Missouri. And that is a huge thing, and we should be very proud of what we have right here in our back door. They produce what is probably regarded as one of the best, and you, I'm sure, would all say the best system in the country. And so with that, I thank you, and let's give them a big round of applause. If you want to pull the Atlas flag.
Nothing could be more fun on the last day of school than this, right?
Yeah.
You don't have anything better to do.
You guys ready?
Go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Again, thank you very much. Big round of applause.